So right now we are in La Paz, Mexico.
In Baja, Mexico, on the
And
peninsula.
we're going to go swim with mobula rays during their migration.
Going offshore, so we're gonna see what we find. But because of the time of year, I think we're holding out for mobula rays. There's also whale sharks possibility, but we're off season. Big whales, all the things.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Fingers crossed for whale sharks. I love being in coastal towns that are supported by the biodiversity they have. Like the entire blue economy here is because of the whale sharks and the whales and the rays that they get to bring people to connect with. And they take that seriously. They have marine protected areas, and we're gonna go to some today. Hugo's also a marine biologist. We found them.
That was so cool. Whoa! Big jump!
This place we're in right now might be La Paz in Baja, but it's part of the Sea of Cortez ecosystem. And the Sea of Cortez is tucked up the peninsula in Mexico, and it's been called the Aquarium of the World by Jacques Cousteau. You don't get that name for anything.
Depending on the time of year that you visit the Sea of Cortez, you can see anything from humpback whales to gray whales to killer whales to the Mobula migration that we came for in May. So I would check out how the megafauna scheduling changes based on the time of year that you're visiting.
It's a big manta.
Oh shit.
There are also a ton of different businesses that you can go when you're booking a tour, and we would just encourage you to choose a local one. We went with Dive in La Paz, which was a friend's recommendation who used to live here.
They don't call them pancakes for nothing.
We will definitely be back to La Paz to see the different types of marine life at different times of year, but if I could go back and do anything differently, I probably would have booked more back-to-back days on the water. We only had one day, and we obviously got lucky with the mobula rays, but if you have more chances out on the water, you're increasing your likelihood of seeing things like killer whales in the pelagic areas or other types of species that the Sea of Cortez is known for. So really recommend saving up to do those extra excursions if you have the chance. Another thing that we didn't learn till we got there is that if you go during the beginning of the mobula ray migration, you are less likely to be in those huge groups of thousands of rays that maybe you've seen online. We got into one group that was like 100, and that was the largest one, but it's because it was the beginning of the season before all of the rays had migrated to the area. So I would time it up by going into like the middle of the season if you could. That's all we have for this ocean adventure. Come back for the next one, and we can't wait to keep taking you all around the world to visit these oceans that we call home and all of the things that live in them. See you next time.